Tay Too Fed, and I'm back at it again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time on how I almost fought some people at my job. So I don't want to prolong this intro, so let's get right into it. So I'm 16, right? I'm 16, I'm a junior. I don't have to work, but I choose to work. And so where I chose to work was McDonald's, sadly. That's the first big mistake, McDonald's. So yeah, because that's the only place that's close around, and until I get my job, until I get my car and I can work at like Foot Locker or somewhere, you know, McDonald's is just gonna have to do. And I personally like McDonald's, so I wasn't gonna work at like Burger King or Wendy's, because what am I gonna eat during break? So I chose McDonald's. I gotta fill you guys in on the background. So we're also gonna have nicknames for these certain people. So the first time, so when I was there, I was working, I was getting used to it. I already knew a couple people that worked there, so it was like, cool, I had some friends there. But of course, there's those people that work at McDonald's, and they think that like when new people come in, that they're gonna take over their territory. Keep in mind, their territory is McDonald's. So they think that we're gonna come in and we're gonna just take their territory or look better in the manager's eyes than how they are. And all that stuff, which I don't really understand, because it's just McDonald's. Like, you're working at McDonald's. So there's this one girl, we're gonna call her Spidey, because she looks like the spider from, have you ever seen that show? I'm gonna just put it up here, what she looks like, and I'm also put up the show as well, because I'm gonna put up what she looks like right here and the show right here, because I think it's like Miss Spidey Spider Patch Farm, yeah, whatever. She looks like Spidey, so we're gonna call her Spidey. And so, you know, Spidey, she just always had an attitude. She just never liked me, and I don't know why. Like, I just don't know why. So one time, Spidey, I'm at work, and when I get angry, you have to really anger me for me to get like super angry. Like, you know, you really have to say stuff and keep ticking me off over and over and over and over again. So just like when I tell you how angry I get, I was getting hot and all of that. So just for me to get to that point, you have to know that like Spidey was just talking mad BS the whole entire day for me to get how angry I was. So I was at, you know, when you go to McDonald's and you're at the window and they give you your food, that's called presenting. So I was at the window and I was presenting at the time, and all you can just hear is Spidey and some like other girl. We'll get into her. We'll call her Eminem, because she looks like, I'm gonna show you what she looks like. This right here, that's what the Eminem girl looks like. Her and Eminem and like some other people were just like talking. They were just in a group and they were just talking, and you just hear Spidey just going off, and she was all like, oh, I don't like this person, this girl, this girl, this girl, that boy, that boy, that boy, I only like this girl, pointing and all, finger and all. And she had the audacity to point at me and be like, yeah, I don't like her. I don't understand why these little girls keep coming in and, you know, thinking that they run stuff. What is there to run? The back kitchen at McDonald's? Is that what you want me to run, the back kitchen? Because best believe I'm not here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I like literally like what Drake said. I'm here for just a good period of time, and then I'm out. I'm not trying to stay here and become a manager. Stay here and, you know, no. So that just really got me upset, because one, I don't care if you like me or not, and then two, I'm not trying to take your spot. I'm here to come to work, do what I have to do, get my paycheck every 2 weeks, and then dip, and then that's it. And she just kept going off and off and off and off and off and off and off, and she just kept talking, and I was just getting really annoyed. And then I would just kept being quiet. She was saying stuff all throughout the day, but that's what really like started to trigger me. And I was just getting hot, you know. I had to open the window when we had no cars. I was putting my head throughout the window, and I was just trying to breathe. One of the other ladies had to come over. She was like, Shantae, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just that people here keep trying me. And Spidey heard that. And then she had the audacity to be like, oh, I'm from New York, so if she wants a problem, there could be a problem. And I'm like, what did she just say? Because first of all, you don't even know anything about me. That's why you just look stupid saying that, because we're from the same place, baby. So if you do want a problem, what's up with it? Like, what's up? Deadass, there could be a problem. If you want a problem, there could be a problem right here in McDonald's, right here in the lobby. Like, I'm so serious. So she just looked dumb by saying that, because you don't know anything about me. We're both from the same place. So how are you coming? Okay then. She looked really dumb. I said that to her. I was like, you sound really stupid, because you think you know it all, but we're from the same place. So what's the problem? Like, what's the problem? After that, she shut up. So that's just some background. She's very irritating, very agitating, and she just, you know, likes to give me an attitude. With Spidey, she has an attitude, and she doesn't really care if she gives you an attitude. So if you give me an attitude, you're gonna like get one back. With Eminem, we can work together. You know, we'll be out in the lobby, you know, doing what we have to do. Oh, can I get this? Oh, can I get that? With attitude, okay, you give me attitude, I give you one back. But with Spidey, she just does way too much, and that's what's really annoying. So now let me get into my weekend. One weekend I was working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I was just like, ugh. So my main boss there, we're gonna call her Queen, because she literally is a queen. So Queen, my main manager, she's really nice, and I really like to, like, you know, I love working with her because everything's smooth. Even when the other managers are there, you know, it's just smooth. Now we're going to call the other two managers Thing 1 and Thing 2. Those two managers just da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, like, there's only a few colored people. There's only a few black people that work at the McDonald's where I work at. There's like 3 of us. And then my Queen, the top manager that I like, she's also black as well. So she's like the highest manager over everyone else. And then the other managers are Hispanic, and like so are all the other ones. They just like to talk about you in Spanish. And what you don't understand is like what they don't know, because, you know, my mom always told me like you don't need to tell people anything if they don't really ask you. So they don't know that my mommy speaks Spanish and that I can understand it. So yeah, I'll insert a clip of my mom speaking Spanish somewhere in here like now.
Me tocas, te voy a meter los dedos en la boca. Te voy a meter a mí no me importa. What does that mean?
You don't care, and you're gonna put this in my mouth.
Okay, te voy a meter los dedos en la boca.
I'm gonna put my fingers in your mouth.
Good.
So yeah, they don't understand that my mom can speak Spanish, and that my whole household, even though we don't fluently speak it back and forth, we understand basically everything. So as I told you, they were Hispanic, and they just like to talk in a whole nother language as if I can't understand them, when in reality I can. On Friday, I walk in, and there's another manager. He's a male. We're gonna call him, we're just gonna call him Shaggy, because he be looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Insert picture if y'all don't know. But yeah, he be looking like that, just with black hair. So just the way how he just, we're gonna call him Shaggy. So Shaggy, you know, he's coming in, and I could not find the hot tea bags for the life of me, because where they usually are, they started putting honey right next to them, so I wasn't like really thinking, and I couldn't see it, and I just could not find it. So I was like, so mind you, during this whole virus thing that's going on, there was only a few of us there, and it was in the morning, so it was just me, him, another kid, and then the 2 people in the back, and this was like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, do you guys know where it is? I don't see it. The car's there. They're waiting. I'm like, do you guys see? He's like, your eyes don't work in Spanish. He said that to me in Spanish. And I was like, and then I'm guessing he doesn't know that I can like understand it. And I was like, my eyes do work. They do work. So like, what's the problem? Why are you talking to me like that? And then next thing you know, he's also like, so someone comes up and they ordered like 4 hash browns. And I did not know how to do the hash browns. I do fries. Queen told me that I could do fries. She never taught me how to do the hash browns. So if I don't know how to do the hash browns, I'm not going to do the hash browns. And I'm not going to risk burning myself and my skin just because you want me to rush and make some hash browns. He's like, why didn't you make any more hash browns? Oh, you need to do the hash browns on time because da 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 da. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And then he started giving me an attitude. And then mind you, the kid that we were working with, who's not even of age to do the hash browns, he carefully took him, brought him to the hash brown station, and was explaining it to him how to make the hash browns. I was like, oh, so I didn't say to him, but I was like, wow, you can really like not explain it to me as nice as you were explaining it to him. Like, what's the issue? So you don't want to explain to me how to do it, but you'll explain to him real nice and nice and neat on how to make the hash browns. So I was really annoyed over that. So I was like, okay, and then that was that. And then Queen came in later at around 10 o'clock, so I was only like 2.5 hours with Shaggy alone. So then that was it for the rest of the day. Then we go to Saturday. Thing 1 and Thing 2, those are the other managers. They like to talk about people in Spanish. So I'm there, and Thing 1 and Thing 2, just talking. You're going to tell me to take orders on this speaker, and I'm going to do that. Then you're going to tell me, okay, you can stop taking orders, go to the back, get this, and start stocking up the cups and all of that. So then I go and I do that because I follow directions. And then after, you're going to tell me, oh, why are you stocking up things? Didn't I just tell you to take orders on that? No, you just told me to stop taking orders, to go get the stuff from the back, and now, like, you're making it seem like I don't listen. And then they start talking to each other. They're like, oh, yeah, she has to go. She doesn't know what she's doing. And then they asked me in English, what time are you leaving? I was like, 9 o'clock. They were like, no, maybe like 7 or 8. Like, to me, they were like, no, maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So then it starts approaching 7. And then I'm like, okay, so am I leaving now? Because I don't mind, you know, I don't mind going home early. And they were all like, no, 9 o'clock, as if they were doing something. I was like, okay, I wanted to stay till 9 anyways. So I'm just getting so angry because it's like, oh, like, thought you were doing something when in reality I wanted to stay till 9 anyways. So like, what's the problem? Yeah, so I don't just like that. They just yap, 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 and then yap. So that was really ticking me off. Now, Sunday is what really set the bar off for me, that just had me like so upset. Now on Sunday, let me tell you guys. So Sunday, I'm there, all peaceful. Thing 1 was there. Thing 2 wasn't there. So it was just thing 1. She was just there. The manager, she was just there. And then, you know, Eminem was there as well. As I told you, me and Eminem, we can work together, you know, attitude here, attitude there. But, you know, as long as you don't say nothing to me, there's no problem. Okay? Spidey be saying stuff to me, and then there's a problem. But me and Eminem, we working real good. One of the workers, she leaves. Okay? Now, you know the back where the person, like, takes the money? That girl, she leaves. So next thing you know, I hear, oh, Spidey's coming in to take my shift. I'm like, oh, man, Spidey's coming in? Like, dang. I didn't know, like, Spidey, I don't really like her. You know, I can deal with Eminem, but I can't deal with both of them, because when Spidey's here, she got all of this, then Eminem starts doing all of this, and then I'm here and I start doing all of this. So it's, you know, I just don't like it. Spidey comes into the back and she's there, and then as I told you, it's like a big family there, and if you like, it's like a big family there, and they basically don't accept the new ones. So I was in the lobby at the time, and she was like in the back taking like the orders. So when she came in, I was getting off at 5. So when she came in, it was 4 o'clock. So I only had an hour left to work. So they're like, thing 1 was like, okay, you can go in the back for the last hour that you're here, and Spidey will be out here in the front. I was like, okay, no problem, because in the back I can do what I gotta do. I could chill, I could relax, especially with everything that's going on. There's not really that many people coming through, drive through anyway, because that's, you know. So I was like, that's perfectly fine. Let me put my feet up for the last hour. So I go back there. All you hear out there is yap, yap, a key, laugh, 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 laugh. That's all you hear, right? So I was told to take orders on, so there's 2 speakers. There's speaker 1 and speaker 2. The first speaker is called green, and then the second speaker is called red. So I'm taking orders on speaker green. That's the first order, like the first speaker, the primary speaker. And then Spidey's supposed to be in the lobby, because there's different registers where you can take orders from. So she's in the lobby taking orders on the second speaker, okay? So she's not in my face, but she's still taking, like, you know, orders. So I'm doing that, plus I'm taking money at the same time. So you have to really multitask here. So I'm doing that. And, you know, she was taking orders on the second speaker for a while. Then, of course, you know, a kiki, and they're all laughing, cracking jokes, speaking in a whole different other language. And I, you know, at this point, cars just started coming real quick, like car after car after car. And she just stops taking orders. So now here I am taking orders on the first speaker plus the second speaker. There's 2, like, screens, so I could side by side, so I can take this order and this order. And then there's like the card machine stuff. So I'm taking orders on this speaker and this speaker, because she's not out there doing her job while I'm taking the people's money. And then some guy, he ordered something, and she was like, can actually, as if she forgot that she took his order. So she goes over the headset and she's like, actually it needs to be a large Dr. Pepper, please. And I'm like, okay, well maybe you should have got the order right the first time. No, actually I didn't say that. I was like, okay, just make sure you take the order right the first time. Okay, so I did say that. And then the guy comes and he was like, yeah, that person who was on the speaker didn't add my large Dr. Pepper. And then I was like, I don't know why I'm speaking like this. But they were like, they didn't add my large Dr. Pepper. I was like, sure, sir, I'll add it for you. And then I go over the speaker because she wants to give me an attitude. And I was like, that's why he actually wanted to get a large Dr. Pepper added. It wasn't supposed to just be a senior Dr. Pepper. It's supposed to be a large Dr. Pepper added. Make sure you get the orders right the first time, please and thank you. And after I said that, Shorty stops taking orders. Spidey no longer takes the orders. So here I am doing all of it by myself, and I'm getting annoyed. Next thing you know, Eminem comes on the speaker and she's like, you need to start taking orders faster because there's no one up here at the window for me to give the food out to, and you're just making a big line. Just like that. And I'm like, no, she did not. So I was like, well, Spidey's supposed to be helping me take orders, and maybe if she was helping me take orders, this wouldn't be this much line. Like, there wouldn't be that line. So someone else is supposed to help you take orders when there's, like, a lot of cars coming by because, like, you know, it makes things easier. So I could just, the car that's coming up to me, I can take the money for that, while that car that's behind them, she already took that order. So then I take the money while it's kind of like a process kind of thing. So if she had taken orders, things would have moved easily. So I gave her an attitude because, like, what are you doing? And then after I said that, still nobody takes orders. Then because it's still moving slow, I can't do all three at the same time. That's hard. I can take my own orders on my own speaker and take the money at the same time. Well, you want me to do this speaker, that speaker, plus take money? You're kidding me. You're bugging out. So after that, just still nobody takes orders for a minute. And then after that, she comes back on the speaker and we start moving, as we should have been moving from the start. After that, we die down like 4:40ish. Yeah, no more cars coming for the last 20 minutes. So I'm just there doing what I do, relaxing, waiting for 20 minutes to go by. We'll get a car or two, and then boom. Now this is where things start to get crazy. 5 o'clock hits. 5 o'clock hits, and you're not supposed to leave the register, like your register where you're at. Even if your shift is from like 7 in the morning to 5 and it's 5 o'clock, if there's cars still coming, you can't leave the register yet. You have to try to make sure you finish, and then they'll let you know, like, okay, you can go. Whether it's 5:05, 5:10, that's just what you have to do. So due to everything that's going on, virus time and all of that, there was no cars. So 5 o'clock comes, double check, wait till 5:02. I'm like, okay, no cars. So I'm getting ready to leave, and here comes Spidey out of nowhere talking about she comes in the back talking about it's 5 o'clock, it's time for you to go, you gotta go. You can leave now. I'm like, guys, when I tell you that's exactly how she said it, when I tell you that is literally exactly how she said it, attitude and all, she comes in the back, and she's like this. She's like this. You can go now, you can go now, you can go now. It's 5 o'clock, you can leave. I was like, I know she's not talking to me. And at that point, I just wanted to go, bow, bow. Like, when I tell you, I just wanted to just, I don't even think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand when I'm telling you that I just want to hit her with a good 2-piece, guys. My life would have been so much better. But I kept my cool. No, and I still did something crazy, but I kept my cool, and I was like, this is exactly what I said. I was like, I know it's 5 o'clock. I can see the time. I know what time I get off. I know it's 5 o'clock, and I know I have to leave. I'm tired of you and your BS. No, I was like, I'm tired of you and your beep. And I said that to her, and I took the headset off, and I threw it. And it almost hit her. I wish it did, but it almost hit her. And, it was just a problem. So she was just really annoying. There's no reason for you to talk to me like that. And, like, there's no reason for you to just come at me like that. There's no reason. What was the reason? So, yeah, guys, I just really didn't like that. And then after that, she just stared at me. She was just like, what do you mean? Like, you just gave me an attitude. Did you expect me to not, like, do that to you? Talk to me like that at all. You do not talk to me like that. You do not talk to Shantae like that. And that's on period. Like, she really had the audacity. She really tried it. So that's my story time of how I almost fought somebody at my job. All I know is if she keeps it up, one day it's going to happen. And I'm going to have a story time with video footage from the camera roll at McDonald's showing y'all how I beat her up. But, I don't promote violence. You only put your hands on someone if they put their hands on you. But other than that, I was just baffled that she would ever try to, like, I didn't even do anything to you. I don't even know you like that. What are you coming at me like that for? So that was just that. Yeah, and I hope you guys like my story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All my social medias are down below. I have my Instagram and my Snapchat. I also have a hair page called Styles by Tay. I'll put that right here. Make sure you go ahead and follow that, as long as my main Instagram and my Snapchat. And peace, guys. Stay too fed.